Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm the Shotgun Shogun, and it's Wednesday, my dudes. We got done with the Epic7 live stream this morning. Lots of just ridiculously good information, lots of stuff. As you can see, I am very hype. I haven't actually yawned in a hot minute because of how hype I am, but now that I said that, I'm gonna probably yawn here in a minute just because I forgot to not remind myself that I yawned. Anyways, regardless, it's Wednesday. It's Patch Notes Day. It's the every other Wednesday, so it's Big Patch Notes Day. Episode 3 is coming out. The Hymn of the Wailing Tundra. Episode 3, New Continent. Chapter 1, South Lefundos. Probably not saying that right, but regardless, that's how we're gonna say it because Lefundos sounds a lot more fun, right? Somebody's going to be like, no, it's actually pronounced this way. And I'm going to be like, no, it is Lefundos. So we're going to get a new title screen change. That's actually pretty big because we're going to Skyrim actually here, with Him of the Wailing Tundra. Phenomenal. So, AP exchange system. This is literally the same as it was in the other ones, right? But you're gonna get a health set in here, which is actually pretty good. Actually, I need fighter medals too, so that's gonna be pretty good. You're gonna get the trust levels, everything like that. We have already talked about that previously, right? It's very much like episode 2 where you're going to be raising trust with everybody. The map looks pretty cool, right? Boom. Very, very city-like. I'm sure that everybody's going to be very intrigued by the story. You're all going to read it, and by that I mean you're just going to slam through the skip buttons so that you can collect free rewards. That's what you guys are going to end up doing. I actually really like this helmet. Defense, health, effect, resistance, speed on a health set. That's actually disgustingly good for a support character, but mine is not going to roll very good. And you're actually going to see, hold on, before a bunch of people get this helmet, roll into a bunch of effect resist, and then post it on Facebook with the caption, F in the chat, boys, my helmet rolled into nothing but effect resist, not realizing that that's actually disgustingly good for a support character. I would like you guys to make sure that when you see those posts, that you point and laugh at them. But for those of you who are very excited about RTA and flexing, the Endeavor season for World Arena is out, and it is gonna be sweaty because the frames are really sweet. So we're gonna be getting the opening of this. A lot of people are gonna just wait, right? They're gonna wait till the end. They're gonna be like, meh, I don't really have to. I do like the fact that we are getting the season rewards here for this stuff. We are going to be getting a skin, right? Skin information for Faithless Litica. Do we know that that's actually a Faithless Litica skin? Did they just drop that on us without telling us, or is this a placeholder? Bro, I actually hope it's a Faithless Litica skin. That would be really tight. I am excited about that, bro. Did they say it in the stream? They might not have said it in the EN stream though. I didn't hear it. I was probably buffering, right? But regardless, look at these frames right here. Enhance. Boop boop. Enhance. Boop boop. Enhance. Boop boop. Enhance. Look at this frame. Look at that frame right there. This is a disgustingly good looking frame. I am going to be very sweaty this season. We are going to get legend, 100%. I am going to get out my industrial strength thing of, hold on, right here. Bear Glove, not sponsored by Old Spice, but I'm gonna have to get like a giant stick of this for how sweaty I am gonna get this season. We are 100% getting Legend this season. I don't care how much I have to grind. We are doing it, boys, because I really like this frame. They're doing some good work. I also like too that the frame changes every season, just because it gives you that incentive. You can't just one and done it, right? It is actually pretty sweet. So let's see. Endeavor season improvements. Point deduction policy according to rank. The victory point deductions according to rank will be improved. The percentage of points deducted after you have played for 72 hours following the last ranking will be adjusted as shown below. Victory point deduction target has been changed from master to gold. Okay, so victory points deduction target standard 1600. Percentage deducted elapsed playtime 72 hours. So you got 3 days. 3 days or else you go down, right? Boom. Exclusive equipment. Get ready, boys, because there's also a lot of other things that may be coming with the RTA season. Maybe have some sort of tie-in with the Shogun circuit, actually. We'll see. There's a couple of things I've been tossing around, which, by the way, if you guys are watching this and you haven't for some reason or heard, I'm doing a $1,000 tournament in September, the 19th and 20th. So there's that. And there are plans on doing more in the future that may have something to do with the ladder at the time for RTA. So you might want to get sweaty a little bit early, but more information to come on that. But new exclusive equipment. We're getting exclusive equipment for Rin and Cecilia. Fire Cecilia, gonna get an 8 to 16% effectiveness on this. Now, the S1 Deliverance, this is gonna increase the defense break chance by 10%. Personally, not really that big of a deal for me, right? This is the one though that I think is going to be the actual OP one here. This is going to be on her S2, which is a 3-turn cooldown, by the way. Dispels 1 buff from all enemies after using Steel Cloud Burst. Now, this comes in after the damage is done, right? But dispels 1 buff on a 3-turn cooldown, actually pretty solid. Unfortunately, if it dispelled before, you would be able to land your attack break, but this is going to be really good for getting rid of things like increased defense, critical hit reduction, attack buff, right? Just get rid of their attack buff, put attack down on them, easy peasy. The third one is interesting, makes all enemies unhealable for 2 turns when using Steel Cloud Burst. This means that if they don't have any way to cleanse, they don't have any way to debuff immunity, you can hit them with unhealable for 66% of the time that you would have this up, right? So I think that that's actually really big. On a 3-turn cooldown, 2 turns of unhealable is actually going to be really strong, especially depending on who you put this in on against, right? So I think that this is actually really good. This does make her, previously she was like good against for anti-control, right? Because of the provoke, because of the debuff immunity. Now you can actually bring her into control teams as well, with the provoke, with the dispel buff, with the unhealable. This is going to be real big, and unhealable is not something that you see typically brought into RTA, right? And an unhealable on a team that doesn't have reliable cleanse is real strong, especially for 2 turns. So it's going to be a toss-up. The ones that modify her S2 are obviously going to be the go-to picks on this one. I don't think that the S1 really that important, honestly. If you want to bring defense breakers, there's other defense breakers you can bring. I think that the 2 S2s are actually really, really good. Now, 4-star Rin, interesting stuff, right? Not somebody you see very often. This is going to be another 8 to 16% effectiveness on Green Rin. Dazzling Dance. This increases the chance of activating Ring Throw by 20% when using Dazzling Dance. That is her S2. Her S3 equipment here, this is going to be increasing the amount that's recovered by 15% when using Showtime. And the last one's going to dispel 1 debuff from all allies before the skill effect when using Showtime. I think that the dispel debuff is going to be the really strong one here, right? Because it dispels before you put the buffs up on your units, meaning you can get rid of unbuffable, you can get rid of whatever it is that you need to do before you put your buffs onto your units. Now, the S3 is on a 4-turn cooldown when you have it maxed out, right? So that's a 4-turn cleanse, alongside of a random buff for 3 turns, right? So I think that this is actually pretty solid. It is based off of the target's health, so potentially the S2 on bruiser teams could be even stronger, giving her a much bigger heal. But I think that the dispel is actually very, very strong. Any extra ways to cleanse are really huge in general. The S2 modifying one is also strong too, because that is on a 2-turn cooldown, giving you a 70% chance to use your S1 when you use your S2, which is really big as well because of the 75% chance to dispel a buff. Not only that, but increase your combat readiness as well, right? So I mean, both of those, all of those are real big. I think if I were going to go on this one, I would probably lean more towards the dispel, but it also really depends on what it is that you want her to do, right? Do you want her to S2 into S1s more? Do you want to focus on the healing, or do you want to use her as a cleanser? I actually really like that these very heavily modify the play style of what you're going to be bringing her for based on which one you put in there, right? Also, we're going to have a lot of drop rate ups. Vivian, Dignus Orb, or as I like to call it, Dingus Orb. This is going to be really big. Vivian, very, very strong in Banshee 13, very strong in A13. She is typically my first wave clear. Huge pickup, right? Very good against dumpstering a lot of units in PvP. She's very, very strong. Dignus Orb is easily best in slot for her. I would like to say that I'm probably pulling for imprints, but we'll see. There's a lot of stuff coming, and I don't know about that one. Yeah. Koeric and Black Hand of the Goddess drop rate up. Honestly, even after improvements, a lot of people aren't using him. It doesn't really have a great place in the meta right now. Probably a skip. Big point right here. Bulk promotion update. You are going to be able to bulk promote things, save a lot of time, save a lot of clicks. It's gonna be really, really good right here. Like, I mean, just boom, done. This is gonna be super, super good. The option to use Nat 3-star heroes as promotion material can be toggled on and off. That's actually pretty solid. Just, yeah, basic promotion material, 3 to 4-star phantasmas and or natural 2-star heroes who have not reached their max level. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be real good. This is going to save you a lot of time. I'm actually really hype about this. This is something that I asked for a real long time ago, and I think that it just goes to show that they are listening, because I mean, it just takes time, right? It just takes time. I think that this is a super huge one. This is something I actually didn't see coming, but I think that this is really solid as well, right? So the daily reputation improvements. The daily and weekly reputations located in the Sister's Diary of the Reputation section will be improved. Even if you do not clear all of the achievements, you will still be able to obtain the final reward based on how many achievement points you have earned. The daily weekly achievements are divided so that you can better see your progress for each. This is actually pretty solid. I like this. It allows you to kind of just do it how you want to do it, right? Daily, weekly. Let's say you don't want to do Spirit Altar. I don't care about Spirit Altar, but I do care about Arena. Also, they reduced the amount of Arena that you have to do, right? I think it's 5 now. Hold on, let me find out. It is 5 right now. So it is 5 right now. So they reduced the amount that you have to do right there. So that's good. A number of achievements can be completed that will be increased. The number of achievements that can be completed will be increased. The number of achievements that can be completed will be increased. Number of achievements that can be completed will increase. Okay, guys, the number of achievements that can be completed will be increased. Just throwing that out there. Daily and weekly achievement points, cumulative reward. Each daily, weekly achievement clear grants achievement points, and rewards for each section can be obtained according to the total earned value. Players can tap the box. When receiving achievement point rewards, a pop-up with the reward information will show up. Cool. Once you get all this stuff, if your cumulative achievement point number exceeds 100, achievement points will continue to be added to the cumulative reward that has not been achieved. Okay, Pog. Daily Spirit Altar. When you clear each daily, weekly achievement, the game will display the achievement completion information on screen with the total cumulative amount. Okay, cool. Artifact inventory improvements. Equipment and inventory and artifact inventory will be separated, and the filter for the artifact inventory area will be improved. I love this, actually. Being able to just straight go to, let me see knight artifacts, let me see archer artifacts, let me see thief artifacts. This is actually really, really solid. I enjoy this. And splitting it up, amazing stuff. You're going to be able to have a lot more space for storage, for hoarding pieces of gear that are not good. Pack ratting it up like a mid-30s crazy cat lady with 70 cats and a whole bunch of those little porcelain doll things. That's basically my inventory, and I have another 100 slots now. Excited, actually. You do still have to share exclusive equipment with your inventory, with your equipment inventory, but it's not really that big of a deal. Slap it on a person and it doesn't take up space anymore. So you can extend this out to 200 with some Skystones, which I will be doing. But new event artifact, and this is actually one of the things that I was looking forward to finding out. Let's see. So this is to a new world. This is going to increase XP acquired by heroes in the team by 15%. Is this bigger than the previous one? Hold on. I have to go do some research because if this is bigger, then that's cool. If it's the same, then it is it's the same, right? And you can't have two of them, but this is good for those of you who missed the first one. This is actually bigger. The first one was 10%. This is 15%, and it's a base 15%. That's awesome. Can we expect next year's to be 20% and then 25%? If it's not 20% next year, I'm actually, somebody remind me next anniversary that if it is not 20%, that I make a video about how BS it is that we got a 5% upgrade this year, but not a 5%. We have to adjust for inflation, guys. We have to adjust for inflation. We're gonna need another 5% XP next year. But regardless, you are gonna be getting this just for logging in. This is going to be part of the 7-day check-in event. That's actually pretty sweet. New pet added. This is going to be the owl. You can get this through the donation pack, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. Heroes and artifacts. We're going to get animation applied to the pack screen. Man, I'm so glad that we're getting an animation to show a hero moving on certain packs. That's actually pretty sweet. Very good, very big quality of life here. Artifacts that increase XP obtained will have their skill description changed to reflect that they can't have double effects. Understandable. Improvements will be made so the skill effects of certain exclusive equipment is displayed in more detail. And an issue that caused a butterfly effect will be displayed when the 5-star Briarwitch Asaria in the lobby will be fixed. Okay. Descriptions for certain heroes. I am not reading all of this. Rip. Charles' side story, Meaning of Justice, is going to be in the journal. You will be able to... we had some issues down here in 10.4 and 10.3. And this is a lot of other stuff here that we are not going to read because we got other stuff to look at here. There is going to be maintenance, right? So get all of your stuff done. Get all of your things done before maintenance, or else you're gonna be bad in a bad place. So we were talking about the owl pet, right? And you have, hold on, this dog needs attention. Okay, hey, what's up? I know, it's early morning. So South Asia Basic Education Support Campaign with Epic7. This is really cool. It's a donation pack. You're going to get an angelic frame. You're going to get this flappy bird owl, who is going to be your lobby pet. And you're going to get 10 leaves. Now, I don't know how much it is. I'm going to assume it's probably going to be like $5 maybe. If that, yeah, it'll probably be like $5, maybe $10. I don't know. I don't think it'll be too much. It'll probably be pretty cheap. It's going to go to a good cause, help people learn, mostly people from the stove community. This is actually probably going to go directly to helping people in the stove community get an education, so that they stop being them. But regardless, you'll get a cool pet. You'll get an angelic frame. It probably helps out a good cause of, getting these people some education. So drop rates. That's about it. We're going to be getting the story. I'm surprised that they didn't really release any information about the 3 stars that we should be getting at the beginning. We'll see if those are actually in there. We might get them next week or the week after, but regardless, a lot of good stuff coming, a lot of good quality of life. Like I said, we are going to have maintenance, so make sure that you guys do get your stuff done before, because we don't know how long this is going to be down. But they have been doing pretty good at that. And then tomorrow, expect me to talk more about ML Crow and his modifiers and all of that jazz. When we find those out, I'm so hype for all of that. If you guys haven't seen the ML Crow video, go look at that. And get ready for the motorcycle hype train. But anyways, guys, as always, if you haven't yet and you would like to, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit the subscribe button, go hit the bell notification so that you can get updated anywhere from 1 to 432 times a day on when I upload videos, because it is a number that is somewhere in that range. I'm not going to say which one, but it's in there, right? But As always, I do appreciate everything that you guys do for me. If you want to help out the channel and you don't want to subscribe, just comment down below and share this video out. It helps me beat the YouTube algorithm. And know what? Maskling, you're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. If you guys do want to watch these live every other Wednesday on Twitch, I do these right after the morning live stream, which we also stream. So I do want to thank everybody who came out and watched these live. You guys are phenomenal. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.